Dear students, this is lecture number 5 on isometric projection. So the problem is problem number 37 from your textbook. A sphere of diameter 40 mm is placed centrally on the flat face of a hemisphere of diameter 60 mm. Draw the isometric projection for the combinations. I mean, a sphere of dia 40, yes, a ball, circular ball is kept where centrally on the flat face of a hemisphere, half circle will be there. Over the half circle, wherever cutting portion is passing, from that cutting plane, to say that is a flat surface, over that sphere is resting, whose diameter is 40 and the hemisphere diameter will be 60 mm. You have to draw the isometric projection. So for this problem, you have to draw the orthographic view. So how to draw the orthographic view? Concentrate here. To draw the orthographic view, first you draw the XY line like this. Next, I will take a center line. Even you can call it as the axis line also. Even I will take the same in the top view. Next, first I will draw the top view. So top view of a hemisphere. So take a circular part, cut it half, whose diameter is 60. Wherever cutting plane is passing, if you have a look from topmost position, full circle you will be going to get. So that full circle is diameter is how much it is? 60. So what is the radius? Radius will be it is 30 mm. So I will take 30 mm radius. Radius is 30. I will draw a circle in the top view. I will draw a circle in the top view. Say for example, this is a circle whose radius is 30 and diameter will be equal to how much it is? 60 mm. Diameter will be 60 mm. So this is a circle, its radius is 30 and diameter will be 60 mm. Full circle it is. Within this one, a sphere of diameter, how much it is? 40 mm is resting centrally. Dia of the sphere is 40. What is the radius? 20. Take 20 radius. Within this circle itself only, you draw one more circle. This circle is for the sphere it is, whose diameter is how much? 40, radius is 20. For this, I will draw its front view. So this bigger circle is the diameter for the hemisphere. Extend it like this up to XY line. This line you make it dark. This is equal to dia, it is 60. Now I will take radius 30 so that I can draw the half circle. 30 radius I will take. I will draw the half circle in the front view. So how to draw the orthographic view? Concentrate onto the orthographic view. This is axis. I have taken radius 30. Now I will draw a half circle. From this one I will draw the half circle. Half circle. Now passing through the center of the half circle, because I want half circle, trim the extra circle, only I want half circle. It is, draw this line. On this line a sphere of diameter, how much it is? 40 is resting centrally. ठीक है, dia 40 in the sense, what is the radius? It is 20. Take 20 radius, 20 mm radius on this half semicircle. Keep a full circle. This is the orthographic view. If you draw a line from this circle, they will intersect each other because both the diameters will be same only. Right. Now I will extend this line. What is this height? It is equal to radius. What is the radius? It is 30. So what is this diameter from here to here? It is how much? 60. So for this I have to draw the isometric projection. So now this one I will keep it here. For this I will draw the isometric projection. Very simple. Concentrate here. I will take the reference line. First I will draw the vertical line at 90 degree. I will take the vertical line at 90 degree. Then I will draw the 30 degree lines. 30 degree lines. Now 30 degree lines. Before that I want a horizontal line also. Join the horizontal diagonals. This line I will extend because it is central line. It is. Now I will take 30 degree lines. Already lines are there. Wherever vertical line, horizontal line, they are intersecting. From there I have taken 30 degree lines. Now I want hemisphere first. What is the dia? 60. 60 in the sense 6 blocks you should measure towards right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right hand side 6 blocks. Similarly from left side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks. Now there are 2-3 methods are there to draw the hemisphere, but I will show you the simple one here. Now parallel to this side Again you measure 6 blocks. If you enclose circle into the block, it will be a square only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will come at the center. Now you connect it. I will draw the ellipse first because it is diameter. Wherever diameter comes, draw the circle ellipse. So to draw the ellipse, what we want is, we want cross lines, I mean center points. This is 6 blocks, half will be at 3. 1, 2, 3. Again this side 3. From this side 1, 2, 3. From this side 1, 2, 3. So parallel to this line, you connect this. Parallel to this side, you join this. Now this is the base point, reference point. From this reference point, top face, half center point, V-shaped line, old story it is. Already I have highlighted in the previous 2-3 videos. Okay. Now you join the diagonal for this rhombus, passing through the center diagonal. This diagonal is intersecting on this V-shaped line. One is over here, second is over here. Now I will take one as center, one center, this center point as a radius. I will strike an arc. Next 2 as center, 2 as center, again this center point as a radius. I will strike one more arc. It will come like this. Again lower point as the center, full V shape one side line is the radius, one more arc. Next topmost corner point of the rhombus, this one, and this much radius, another arc. So take any circular part, cut it half. Wherever cutting plane is passing, have a look, you are going to get the circle. That circle is this one. Now the cut portion, round surface is coming downwards, because he said in the problem, hemisphere is facing up, top flat circular face of the hemisphere is facing upside, he said, isn't it? So the circular part, I mean flat face, is coming at the upside, circular part is coming at the base. So how to draw that circular part at the base? For this vertical line, this horizontal diagonal is intersecting over here, this point. This as center. Take extreme end point of the circle as a radius, extreme end point. You draw a arc in the downward direction like this. Draw the arc like this. It forms the hemisphere. Now over this hemisphere, my aim is to keep the sphere of diameter 40 mm. So now keep in mind, any circular part, I mean ball, either volleyball, football, whatever it may be, any circular part, take it and keep it onto the ground surface. Where you are keeping, it will not stay over there because of circularity. It will roll like anything. Later on it will come to the rest condition, that is called as the inertia position in case of civil engineering. So wherever that circular part is coming to the rest condition, you have a look like this. I mean from the front view, hardly a point contact will be there. I mean it is rolling. Why it is rolling? Because it is circular part. Wherever it is coming to the rest condition, that is called as the inertia position. So position will be changing from one place to other place. How the object is going away from the observer, so like that its size will get short. So therefore, whenever you are going to draw the spheres, always try to take the radius, height as the radius in isometric scale. So here what is the diameter 40, radius is how much, sphere radius 20 mm. ISO 20 you have to take. ISO 20 in the sense, from this center O, For this vertical line, this horizontal diagonal is intersecting here. This point I will call it as center O. From the center O, take iso radius. Iso radius is how much? 20 mm. 1 block, 2 blocks. This you call it as center C. C as center you take. Radius equal to, you have to measure actual radius, true length of the, true diameter of the circle, true radius, sorry. Take 20 mm. What is the dia? 40. Radius is 20. Take 20 mm. True 20, actual 20 you have to take. Height will be from center, iso height. Iso radius you have to take. 2 blocks. Then call it as C. O to C is 2 blocks because it is radius 20. Then while drawing the full circle, take true 20 mm. Don't reduce it. C as center. Now you draw the circle. When you are drawing the full circle, keep in mind that circle is coming below the point O. If at all, if it touching that circle is touching to point O, then it shows that you have not taken the true, actual dimension. You have reduced the dimensions to draw the sphere. So to draw the full circle sphere, so you have to reduce. You should take the actual radius. This is solution. So O to C is how much? 2 blocks. C center, take true radius, draw a full circle. So this is today's problem number 1 it is. So now come to the second problem. What the second problem says is, a hemisphere of 40 mm diameter is supported coaxially on the vertex of a cone of base diameter 60 mm, axis length 50 mm. The flat circular face of the hemisphere is facing upside. Draw the isometric projection of the combination of solids. This is problem number 2 from your textbook. So what the problem is, one hemisphere will be there. Again half circle, whose diameter is 40. Where it is resting? It is resting on the vertex of a cone. Cone will be there. On the tip of the cone it is resting. So what is the base diameter of the cone? 60. What is the height of the cone? 50. So you have to draw the isometric projection. For this, orthographic projection is not required. Now come to the solution. I will draw the vertical line first by joining the vertical diagonals. I will draw the vertical line. This is vertical line. Now I will take the horizontal line by joining the horizontal diagonals. I will draw the horizontal line. Next, vertical line, horizontal line, wherever they are intersecting, from there towards my left hand side, already 30 degree lines are there. I will draw the 30 degree line. Towards right hand side also, I will draw the 30 degree line. First to draw the cone, over that cone you keep the hemisphere of diameter 40 mm. So now cone diameter base dia 60. Right hand side I will take 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left side. Next, parallel to this again 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is coming on the vertical line. Why? It is a circle. Circle if you enclose into the block, it will be a square only. So join this. Again you are getting a rhombus here. Rhombus. Inside this rhombus, extra lines I am trimming so that you can avoid the confusion. Now for this rhombus, I will join its diagonal passing through the center, horizontal diagonal, next top side left, top face left side of the rhombus. I want center point. 6 blocks are there. Center will be at 3. 1, 2, 3. Similarly this side 1, 2, 3. This side 1, 2, 3. This side 1, 2, 3. draw the cross lines into lines parallel to this line, center to center, passing through the center, draw a line. Next, parallel to this line, this and this you connect it. It is looking like a into line. You can also call it as a cross line, like this. Next, starting point of the rhombus is this one. From here to top face, left side this one, right side this one. Left side center point is this one. Join a line, that is known as, I am drawing the V shape of line here, because again it is a diameter in the sense you have to draw the circle here. Next, this V shape line on this diagonal horizontal, one is intersecting here, second point is intersecting over here. Now what I will do, I will take one as center. I am highlighting this one, so much I will take radius. Similarly, 2 center I will take, and up to center point, this much I will take it as the radius. Okay, I will draw the arcs. So what to do now? 1 as center, this up to center point, this much as the radius. Strike one arc. Arc is coming like this. Right? Center number 1. Now center number 2. This as center. Again, this much is radius. One more arc. Right? One more arc. Next, base point, this one, it will be called as a third center. Full V left side as the radius, an arc. This is light Y, it is going back side, you have to delete it also, otherwise you can keep it as a dotted one also. Now this radius, one more arc we need. Next, I want cone. This is base diameter of the cone is 60, it is over. Now I want height of the cone, length of the axis, that is 50. So this vertical line on this horizontal, it is intersecting here. This point I will call it as O1. From O1, measure height equal to how much? Cone axis height, 50. 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block is coming over here. So this point I will call it as O. O1 to O is axis 50, 5 blocks. So from O to the extreme end of the circle, we draw the tangent, because we want cone like this. Similarly, this side also, right hand side, draw the tangent. O I will write later on. Now you draw the tangent. Okay. This point I said it is O. This point O is called as the vertex point. On this vertex point, a hemisphere is resting. What is the diameter of the hemisphere? 40. Okay. So what is the radius? 20. So from O, I will take 2 blocks. Keep in mind, this is most important. From O, dia of the hemisphere is 40. I will take radius as 20. From O, 2 blocks I will take. 1, 2. 2 blocks I have taken as the height. So this over this point I will call it as C. OC equal to how much? 2 blocks. From C, I will draw the 30-degree lines. This is important to concentrate it. 30-degree line, I am not only drawing towards my left side, I will stretch out backward also like this, back side. This is important. One side. Similarly, this side also, at the top face as well as at the bottom face, stretch out the line. Okay. What is the length? Imaginary. Now, at a height of this much, what is the diameter of the hemisphere? 40. From center C point, on this line, take 2 blocks here. Again, upside 2 blocks. What is the total? 4 blocks, 40 dia. Again from here, 2 blocks. Again from lower side, 2 blocks. What is the total from here to here? Diameter 40. Now, very simple it is. parallel to this line, passing from this point, you stretch out a line. Draw a line like this. That line will come from apex point O. It is coming like this. Similarly, parallel to this. Anyway, you take the isometric sheet. I think it is visible to you also, maybe. It will come over the lines only. Now, from this point, again you draw one more line at 30 degree. Similarly, from this point, here you will going to get a rhombus. Extra lines, trim them so that you can avoid the confusion. Now, for this rhombus, draw its horizontal diagonal passing through the center. Same, it is old story. The circle way, the way you have drawn over here, same thing you repeat here also. Now this is the base point of this rhombus. From here O to the top face left side center point, V-shaped line. Old story it is again. Again this side, V-shaped line it is. Right, this V-shaped line on this horizontal diagonal, one intersecting here, second one is intersecting here. I will take one as center and this much as radius, then 2 as center, this much as radius I will take. I am highlighting, and you should concentrate onto this video. If you are not following, download it and go through it properly. Even though if you are having doubts, please ask me. Send me the message on my WhatsApp. We can clarify your doubts. Arc. Next, from this O to this one, this much radius, one more arc. Next, topmost point, this you take it as a radius center and this is radius. Draw an arc. Now hemisphere, flat face is upside. This is the flat face. Now curved shape should come downwards. So from C center, this vertical line on this horizontal, it is intersecting here, that is center C. C to extreme end, this one, radius. Draw the arc in the downward direction because circular part should come in the downward direction. So this is the solution. Hope you followed it, and even then if you are having doubts, repeat my video. In spite of that, if you are unable to follow, please feel free, send me the message, we'll clarify your doubts. All the best, send me the feedback. Bye bye.